On this week of Surviving History with Bear Grylls, we're going back to the gold rush. This significant time had a lot to do with Manifest Destiny. 300,000 people moved west, battled the elements to strike it rich or to lead a new life. I'm going to use my special time traveling device to go back. Back in time we go.
Hola, senor.
Hola.
You have called me?
Yes, you've been good to me these past years. Like the son I've never had, I would like to grant you 50,000 acres of land.
Gracias, senor.
De
I
nada.
thank you from the bottom of my heart. I promise I shall not disappoint you.
De nada, my young one. Do well with it.
Thank you.
Right now, at this historic moment, John Marshall is on his way. Little does he know it, he's going to find the first gold, triggering the gold rush and changing America forever.
What is this? Yellow, glittering, shiny gold? Yeah, when I found those first flakes, it made my heart thump. Almost out of my chest, like a jackrabbit, for I was certain it was gold.
Hello, how can I help you today?
Come. It's real gold! I'll buy that pan for you for 3 tokens.
It's sold.
Thank you! It's gold. It's gold. It's real gold. We struck it rich.
No way!
Hey! Eureka! Well, I was a farmer from Kansas, and I moved here on this beautiful landscape to strike it rich because of this right here. This pure liquid gold. Not liquid, but I came here because I thought that, and Manifest Destiny helped this, but I thought that everyone should move west, because I don't want to be stuck in some city with all these city dwellers and with their fancy purses and all, and it just wasn't meant for me. So I came here, and what do you know? What do you know?
John Sutter was having a sawmill built in what is now called Sacramento. He hired James Wilson Marshall to supervise the job. On January 24th, 1848, while James Marshall was inspecting a ditch, he found a gold nugget. John Sutter tried to keep the gold a secret, but within a few days, the news had reached San Francisco. The news quickly spread across the globe, inviting more than 80,000 people to come to California to try and strike it rich that year.
Gold found, penny for your newspaper.
Gold?
Yes.
I want to see that. Here you go.
There's a new price, lady.
Oh, really? What?
3 tokens.
Oh. Fine.
Well, I've always been a merchant and I wanted to strike it rich. With everyone coming out to the gold country, they're going to need some supplies like pans and shovels. So I'm going to be the one they buy it from and I'm going to be rich.
Gold?
left in Missouri, but then I found my husband with another lady, so I was like, oh no. And I may or may not have shot him and left because I wanted a new life without that mean old man. Yes, he was kind of old. And so I moved to California because I wanted a new life, and I thought that the gold could bring it to me. I mean, I could be rich instead of being stuck with that old loser and being poor and living on the streets. I could live in a mansion and be rich and have gold to bathe in. I mean, it was just a new opportunity for me. I didn't have to carry the weight of what I did with me anymore, and I could just start a new life. It's like being reborn. It appealed to me. I wanted a new life.
Many 49ers came on foot or wagon. Others took ships. Sometimes it would take up to 9 months to get to California. At first, gold was found in stream beds, but as gold was getting harder to find, it was also harder to strike it rich. The majority of wealthy people were merchants. Very few miners struck it rich. Also, being a 49er was dangerous. 1 in 5 miners ended up dying.
As I continue on my expedition, I start to meet lots of new people. That right there is a 49er. Called that because they came over to California in 1849.
Well, they say it's called manifest destiny, but I just feel that we need to come over here. It's our land, it's our right, it's our duty to come here. Plus they say there's gold. Gold, guys, I mean, really. I want to be rich. Do you want to be rich? Yes, of course you want to be rich. I don't know, it's just gold. It's in my heart, it's motivation, inspiration to me to just keep on. I don't know, I just want to help America, you know? Is this gold I behold? It is.
In California, there used to be 100,000 Indians. This is one of the 17,000 left. Their whole population has been wiped out. Genocide, if you ask me. The 49ers and the natives had lots of deadly encounters with each other. They would get in arguments over land, and some Native Americans would end up slaves to the 49ers.
Yay! This is my land! No, it's my land! Get off my land!
Land of the tribes!
What do
Almost 1/2 of the miners were in fact Indians. White men took advantage of the Indians and forced them to dig gold. After they were done with the Indians, they killed them. Some Indians found gold, and afterwards settlers would come onto their land and do anything for the gold. The Indians were cheated out by settlers and sometimes traded gold for glass beads. In the gold rush, there was a total of 13 attempts at peace treaties. All of them failed. The whites started going out and killing the natives. Also, miners used mercury to mine, which poisoned the natives' lakes and rivers. The main reason for so many natives' deaths was because it wasn't considered a crime for killing them.
Faster! More rocks! Go! Go! Work! Do you understand me? Work!
My people will survive.
I don't care about your people! All I care about is gold!
As tensions started to rise and more gold was being pulled out of the ground, gold fever struck California. People were willing to do anything to steal gold from other people and to strike it rich, even if it meant being dishonest and stealing. Sir, you are on my property. That is my gold.
What are you talking about? This is my gold.
This is my property.
This is my property. I was
My
here. Did you
gold.
see my
That's
gold?
my gold.
This is my gold.
My
It's
gold.
my gold.
My gold.
It is my gold.
That's
This
my
is
gold.
my gold.
The gun down.
Put the pan down.
Give me my gold. More gold was being pulled out of the ground. The land started to deteriorate. This infuriated the natives, for they believed that nature is their home. This destroyed their environment, leaving them upset.
While the gold rush was a great opportunity to strike it rich, it had a devastating effect on the environment. In order to find gold, the miners used hydraulic mining. This used high-powered hoses that displaced as much as 4,000 cubic yards of earth per day. This act was prohibited in 1884. They also built many dams to supply water and began the logging industry. Entire hills were flattened and mountainsides gouged out. Left behind were arsenic, mercury, and acid, which contaminated the groundwater, rivers, and lakes. Once the miners were done with the mining site, they would abandon it to rot.
I love gold!
I think it's time for me to leave the gold rush. Little do they know it. There will be more inventions that help drive the gold rush even further. Gold will be hard to find, and California will lose its gold fever. I'm Bear Grylls. Tune in next week when we go back to the dinosaur age in Surviving History.
Digging, panning, digging, panning. On my way to California, gonna get me some moolah. On my way to California, gonna get me some moolah. I'm gonna find some gold, only got a shovel and a pickaxe. I'm looking for some nuggets. This is California. Word.
I'm sorry. I was gonna try
Say.
You're from the Show Me State.
What is
With Invisalign braces on.
What is that? What, do you want me to take them off?
No.
Well, I'm a man from Iowa, and I moved here to strike it rich, and they're laughing at me really hard.
You're supposed to be from Kansas.
I'm from Kansas. Dorothy and
It's
Toto
a
and I came
showy
out here from...
state. Me and my wife Dorothy, we moved here, yep. She's very nice. She's a Kansas girl. She talks about this experience a while ago, and what is that?
It's a goose. Keep going.
I couldn't find it in my hat. My hat was on.
Okay, keep going. Come on.
She had some of this experience. She doesn't talk about it much anymore, but when she was younger, she just
Is this a long story?
yes.
And a pickaxe. Okay, looking for some nuggets. This is California. Give me all your dough, girl.
I ain't giving you my money.
Yes, you are.
I worked hard for this.
I have a gun.
I got you.
Thump.
Oh. Is it dusty, Kaylee? Is it dusty outside?
What am I supposed to do?
I'm not sure.